Hey, we're digging today. Everybody ready to dig? Hope you brought your longest shank. Your longest shank shovel. Ball sopped. Oh, all my friends are here. Eric's here. Daniel's here. Mary up in Sunshine Trent Wacky. Whoever said first. Pretty cool. Eric Void. That's right.
That's right. Here we go.
So we're digging. I've been really enjoying digging. I don't know. Well, I should probably fill you guys in, but I'll do that when the stream starts. But long story short, I've been digging. I've been digging. Oh, I've been digging. How's everybody doing tonight, huh? We're about to get nasty? What's up? Tell me if we're about to get nasty. Cause I like it. I can't stop working. Brought my hoary gardening blade to dig. Oh, I'm happy about this. This is something you might not know. But it's not just Chopo and Little Thursday Boy. There's also Sacred Mitch. And it looks like we have Sacred Mitch commenting via the Hold Space for My Tribe Facebook page. That's special. That's rare. Sacred Mitch, the genius behind such memes as I Only Drive Downhill, and countless others. Welcome to Sacred Mitch, everyone. Welcome, Sacred Mitch. I'll be here all evening. Yeah, we love Sacred Mitch. Wow. But I can't stop digging. Sorry, I just have to keep digging. I guess he's not really like the fifth Beatle. He's the first Beatle. He started it. He started the whole thing. We're just along for the ride. Featured in your mother's wedding. Check that out. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good lately. I finally know what I'm supposed to be doing. I finally get it. It can take a little while, and it's frustrating when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing with your time. But I finally know. I finally get it, and that's a big relief. That's in one sense, it's a load off my shoulders, but in another sense, it's actually more weight, to use in general because it's shoveling. She wept more than during any of her vows. Especially if your purpose is to dig. Some would say. If Twitch is glitching out, that's fine. We'll go over to Facebook. We're there tonight as well. Hello, Caitlin.
Wow.
Oh, I do want to see Grim Theologian's Halloween sermon. I want to see that a lot. I want to see that over and over. Over and over. Armor all. Adama. It's Adama. Oh, you know Adama? You saw Adama? I didn't know if anybody saw Adama. I guess we can get started. I mean, hold on, let me finish up. All right, yeah, we can get started. That's fine. Here, hold on, just one second. I gotta put my shovel down.
Shovel down. Put your shovel down. All right, man, put your shovel down.
Welcome to Hold Space for My Tribe. May we channel the shovel tonight. Mother Earth is calling us to become to her closer, deep down in the dirt. Become one. To dig is to live. Blessings. Sacred Mitch, here all night on Hold Space for My Tribe. Welcome to Hold Space for My Tribe. I am Mind Chopo. I'll be your father figure from now on. So I don't know. I mean, I don't have like a blog or anything. I don't know how you would all know this, but so I've been in the parking lot of the Mount Shasta Public Library for a few weeks now, just waiting for it to open back up. The windows are boarded up, doors locked. There's signs everywhere that say, "Hey, don't mess around. Don't mess with this. Don't do anything to this. Don't even be here." There's a sign that says "Don't even be here," so that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I decided to sleep in the parking lot and live here. It's been tough. I'm sleeping on the ground, and then, the air quality is supposed to be good up here. We're at a high elevation. I'm not near any major cities. There's a freeway, but I don't think that's generating too much pollution. But there's kind of a funny smell around here. Don't even be here now. There's a weird smell around. I don't know. Anyway, I was sleeping, and I had a prophetic dream. I received prophecy. I was contacted by Adama, the high priest of Telos himself. I don't sleep in the van just kind of as a principle thing. I tend to sleep outdoors, or at least somewhere where I can see the stars. In the yurt, back when I could afford a yurt. There's a hole up in the middle, in the center of the roof. You can close it, but I like to be able to see the stars, and the van does not have a sunroof. So anyway, Adama visited me in a dream and told me to dig to Telos. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, Telos is the golden city of light beneath Mount Shasta. Now, this is a big deal. People have been looking for the entrance to Telos for hundreds of years. Some have claimed to have found it and then disappeared under mysterious circumstances, such as J.C. Brown. Mr. J.C. Brown. As for one. So... JC, how? As you can see, we do have the sound alerts now active on the Chopo stream as well. I trust Adama with all my heart. Why wouldn't I? And when you receive prophecy, it's time to get off the couch, so to speak. So that's what I'm here doing. I'm digging. The gateway to Telos is supposed to be just right under the library, so I'm going to dig down, and then I'm going to dig laterally, horizontally. It is hard. I need all the help I can get. I watched Adama showed me a YouTube video in my dream about shovels, how to pick one, what's a good shovel, what's a bad shovel, how long the shank should be. It was very informative, so I've acquired a long shank shovel, and I'm in the pit. I'm down here in the pit and I'm digging every day, all day. I have my son with me. He's not old enough to dig yet, but he should be in a couple weeks. So I think in just a few weeks. Does digging to Telos disqualify me from collecting unemployment? It sure does not, because I'm collecting unemployment as well, and I checked. I'm an honest human being. I called the unemployment office and I asked about that, and they said, "Sir, that's not an occupation." And they also said you might not have the right to do that there, but I said, yes, I do. Adama contacted me in a dream. So, yes, I do. Thank you very much. And I hung up the phone. So, so this is what's going on. And I need everybody to dig. And I heard that Little Thursday Boy's in town working at the local radio station, KPIS. And I have that on most of the time while I'm working. I'm listening to Little Thursday Boy every day. And every Thursday, but every day, every single day. So I'm hoping that he'll visit soon, and I'm hoping that he'll help me dig, because I need a lot of help digging if we're going to get to Telos. Because here's the deal. If I can find the gateway to Telos, and I can start doing tours, and I can get the rights. I can get the rights to Telos. Mail my food stamps card too. Chopo, care of Mount Shasta Library, deep dirt jurisdiction of Mother Earth. Well, and here's the other thing too. I can sell all this fill dirt. Everything that I dig up, I can turn into cash. Or I can hold it as an asset that will appreciate. Faster and at a higher rate of reliability than most precious metals. So I've got fill dirt. I've got it, and sure, okay, I had to break through the concrete of the parking lot, okay? You got me. So what? You got me, huh? I take you beneath the earth's crust into a golden city of light. We'll see who's worried about a parking lot. Okay. Telos citizens have the right to Telos. I guess so. I mean, I don't think they exist in this. I think they're all 5D. So I don't really think they're concerned, but let me tell you, I have some 3D bills to pay. I have some 3D debt. Debt. I have debt. So I need to start making some money. And then regardless, Adama just told me to do this, so that's what's happening. We're going to do it. And because I want to meet Adama. If I meet Adama, my woes are over. They're wover. And that's the other thing. We can all move to Telos, where there is no rent. There's no rent in Telos. Come on. So, all right. Let's get started, shall we? Everybody ready? Everybody buckled their belts. So one thing, I want to get in ahead of this, all right? People see me digging, and they're gonna start calling me names. They're gonna start calling me dirtbag, and I want to get ahead of this. Okay?
Hey.
You think I'm a dirtbag just because I dig all day? Because I dig for a living?
I've been studying this thing about the temple for a while.
It's about the temple. I'm a temple.
Haven't posted much about it recently, but it has been a continuous study that I've been doing, and the Lord keeps showing me stuff very often from the very same passage of scripture that I have read multiple times before, with just new ahas. It's kind of like an...
Sorry, yeah, I have my phone just sitting on the ground in the bottom of the pit. That's how I'm streaming. I hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind seeing all the dirt.
And coming off in layers. It's just like blow my mind stuff. No, I'm just...
Get
it
those
may
meds.
seem like I'm rambling today, and some of you may want to write me off as
I
crazy
lost
mad
my
and
rectum due to a
this,
dog bite.
but
Been
here we
boofing
are.
piss for 3 years in my hole, and today I have wrinkles in the opening again. Stay educated, sheep.
But the main reason...
It's very good. I'm a big fan of that. Anyway, I'm worried that people are going to call me a dirtbag.
Some stuff has been just coming to me, and if this appears to be rambly, just forgive me, but trust me, I believe there's a point that's going to come out of this. I feel like things have been coming through in layers.
Just wait,
like an
okay?
onion.
Just give me a
It's
sec.
It's blow your mind
This gets
stuff.
good.
Like for me, it's blowing my mind, and if If it seems like I'm going crazy and you want to write me off as crazy after this, that's all right. Hear me out. I'm mostly recording this to record the thoughts that have been coming to me. I've been notating. There's scripture that has been coming to me. It's just been coming to me, and it's just like, oh my God,
hey,
listen, just
thank you.
Hear me out. So, spirits among us, spirits within us. Which spirit controls you? Because I am controlled by a spirit. No question about it. No question about it. First of all, we have our spirit. We have their demonic spirit.
Oh, fuck off.
It's coming.
And then there's the Holy Spirit.
Just wait.
We are just a dirt bag. I'm not cussing anybody. Listen to me again. This is a dirt bag. I used to call it the flesh bag. Chatting with my husband. My husband said, it's a dirt bag. It is a dirt bag. Genesis 2 verse 7 says, and the Lord formed the man from the dust of the ground.
Thank you.
This is a dirt bag. Then he breathed the breath of life into the man's nostril, and the man became a living being. 3 steps. First, we were formed from the dust. Then God's very breath.
We come from the dirt. That's all I'm trying to tell you. We come from the dirt, okay? We come from the dirt, and we come from in the earth.
It's Jason Abraham, the shadow teacher. And every time I get the opportunity to head to the mountains and explore the darkness of caverns, I always wonder, how far does it go?
How far does it go? This is the thing. I don't know how far I have to dig. I know I have to dig. I know I have to dig. And I know I have to sneeze. And I know I have to dig. Okay? But how far? I must have hit some dust.
I must have hit some dust down here.
What lives down there? Why are they? Truly resides inside the earth. You have all the esoteric legends, the mythology, where people once thought that the domain of hell, the underworld, was actually inside the earth.
Now this guy's got a great technique for keeping spirits out of your asshole, and I think we all need that tonight.
And I was taught by a mentor.
A mentor?
We're doing a meditation.
Mentos.
To engage the perineum.
We all know how to engage our perineum, don't we? Do it now. Do it now with me. Engage your perineum. Do it now.
To contract the muscles of the lower body for protection. For protection of the dark spirits.
If you don't clench down there, then the dark spirits can just do what they want. They can come and go as they please. You gotta clench. You gotta engage your perineum.
That can potentially rise up from the earth and possess one's being.
God entered my body like a body my same size.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, so this is the thing. People wonder, like, about how do you get possessed. People like Bob Larson, they say if you meddle with witchcraft and, Norse deities, you can become possessed. They actually come in through the butt when you're not clenching. That's actually how you get possessed.
Now, is this real?
What do you think he's gonna say? Take a guess with me. When someone on this stream says, "Is this real?" What do you think the next thing to come out of their mouth is? Okay, you need to clench your bell. Tell me in the comments if you think if you think that he's gonna say this is real. I knew a dude in high school that could clench air with his perineum and fart on demand. So did I. I wonder if you knew the same guy. I also knew someone who could do that. It was impressive. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So what do you think he's gonna say? He just said, "Is it real?"
It's definitely real.
Yeah, it's definitely real. The The spirits come in through your ass, and it's definitely, definitely real.
I guess a better question is this literal, or is this a metaphor? A metaphor of the lower...
A metaphor your fucking ass, man. You can't let the spirits come in there, dude.
chakras, the lower energy centers, when disconnected from
My lower intentions are to open wide.
higher realms, when allowed to run rampant.
Run rampant. Run rampant in your colon. That's what happens, okay?
Is this a metaphor for the danger of the carnal earthly being dominating the consciousness of the
I
human?
lost my rectum due to
cutting
a dog
off.
bite. Been boofing piss for 3 years in my hole and today I have wrinkles in the opening again. Stay educated, sheep.
I like with that one the wrinkles are like, oh, it's working. That's good. It's a good
Access
sign.
to higher realms. Or is it a little of both?
Could be.
Could there be some literal truth? Do these beings actually exist
He's talking about Popo Zao.
within the earth? Either way, the quest for truth
Either way, you all need to clench your assholes because better safe than sorry.
is always an ongoing process. And again, there's something to all this. There's something to portals. You hear these stories
Portals?
of these...
That's a possibility. If I could get in a portal, I wouldn't have to dig so much, but I'd have to find one first.
satanic castles, and they all have these wells in them, these holes, for the purpose of...
Very good timing. I know there's a delay on when you press the sound alerts and when they play. You did fantastic job.
summoning demonic spirits from the earth. So there is something there.
Well, let's think about this. Is the butthole a portal? I would say yes. I mean, behind that door, transformation takes place. What would you call it? Maybe not a transformation, but like some alchemy. Alchemy takes place in the butt. And then, so is it a portal? I think so. I mean, you have to be careful with it, entering or exiting, and it changes the world. It can really, once the cat's out of the bag, it generally doesn't go back in. Yeah, I would say, butt is a portal. Yeah, you could get away with that. You could claim that on your taxes.
So I find all this fascinating. When you gradually dig and uncover the truth and the depth that goes into our existence.
All right, well, let's talk about fucking portals then, if that's what we're doing.
The next thing that's an interdimensional...
So here we go. We've got a portal to inner Earth. Right here. Take a look. I would love to see a big check hole in a castle. I would love
God
to.
entered my body like a body my same size.
Wow. That guy is like a Owen Wilson character. Yeah, the Shadow Teacher. We can watch one more Shadow Teacher before we move on.
It's Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher. And it's been a while since I've been able to enjoy the magic of watching a sunset.
He is. Wow, you really nailed it. That is, Owen Wilson character for sure. Anyway, let's talk about this portal.
And that many people find when I go around to clear a house
Butt
that's
is
in
a
a
portal.
new building facility are portals.
Look at that. That's a portal. I mean, where does that take you? I don't know, but I bet if you take... Let me put it this way. You put your head inside that thing, when you take your head back out, you're not the same anymore, okay? And that's a portal.
Now, a portal is a very simple object. Here's a portal
Simple.
at the base of a tree in a park in Geneva.
It's simple.
And that came up. You can go into that portal, go into the inner earth, go out into outer space. But
All right.
and many
We missed some info here. Let's back it up.
portal go into the inner earth, go out into outer space. But and many of my students that I take there will experience that. It's a very visceral experience if you will accept subtle energy.
So let's maybe make shirts with this thing on it that say "butt is a portal." Maybe let's get working on that. Maybe that's the next item of business. I mean, what's the deal with the way this thing looks? It kind of looks like you're looking into someone's mouth. You've got the uvula up top. Or no, that's not called the uvula, is it? Or is it? It might be called the uvula. I don't know. The cartoon punching bag at the top of your throat. It could be. It looks a little vaginal. It also doesn't look like it goes very deep. Is the other thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you put your head in there, and you'd hit the bottom. So I don't know. Let's hear what she has to say.
But anywhere that you have two ley lines crossing, that creates
I'm on a ley line.
a vortex, just like in the human body creates it on Earth. That vortex is a portal that goes somewhere. As an interdimensional communicator, what I'm looking for when I'm spinning through and trying to get to a life...
That's an ant's eye view of the taint. Yeah, well, I guess so. Yeah, imagine you're in some situations I could see that.
...form is those portals and those gaps in the net that you can spin through. But when you have new building site, and they've come in and they've just stripped the land, they put in the houses, very often what happens is that they are very subtle life forms that make use of these portals to transport between their world and our world.
If there is a clown in the audience of this seminar, I will flip my lid.
Like leprechauns are real, fairies are real.
I like that.
Leprechauns are real.
I like that she kind of stutters before it. Like, leprechauns are real. Fairies are real.
Fairies are real. All these devas are real. And they travel, unlike us, they travel.
So this is all a result of construction, is what I'm taking away from this. And I don't think the construction is real. You see all these construction sites, but nothing ever gets done. I think people are in there just hammering nails into boards and then ripping them back out. That's what I think is going on.
Travel through these frequency lines and tubes. And if they have come into our subtle world at a subtle level to do some work, and the portal is closed.
Yeah, is a leprechaun just an Irish gnome? Because I don't think we really need to give him a different name if that's all it is. If it's just a gnome from Ireland, and I don't think we need to do that.
It's obstructed because it's just been wiped out. They can't get back. And very often when I'm dealing with a house clearing in a situation like that, and they're reporting seeing beings floating through their rooms,
yeah,
I will come and I will see that what happened is that there's a little refugee colony of nature spirits that can't get home.
Sure.
And all that needs to be done is an interdimensional communicator.
That's all.
Is to locate another frequency portal that I can take them to and get them back home. And then they're out of there. They don't want to be in our world. They want to be back in their world, being able to...
Ley lines are interesting because it maybe that originated in the UK, but it's like a global, it's an idea about the globe, that there's like an energy grid.
I paid $7,000 to see ISIS walk through my house and merge with my wife.
So it's, I don't know, maybe it is a UK thing, as in like people in the UK talk about it and are most into it. And I think like there are supposed to be some ley line convergence sites in the UK, but I think the ley lines are, they circumvent the globe. Wow. No records. A big place.
Come and go. So that's an issue that's affecting the health of a lot of people in new housing developments
It'll make you
that
sick.
an interdimensional communicator
It'll
works
make you
with.
sick.
And very often, one clue of it is, for instance, one of my clients said they had a new home and they had a horrible situation.
Must be nice.
It was the smell of dirty sneakers, and it would be in this closet, and then
So their closet smells like shit, and they called this lady.
it would be in that closet. It didn't stay, and they would clean everything down, and they always had it. Well, now, gnomes smell like dirty sneakers because they're deep in the earth. So I'm going like,
There we go. That's all you need to know about gnomes. That's all you need to know.
so I go in and I check, and I see this little gnome. And he's like huddled like this because he just wants to get home. And
I
he said
see
they
this
did
little
some
gnome.
building there and his portal's closed. And so I said, well, what do you want to do? And he said, well, I know another portal. It's out by their bird bath. Now, I was doing distance, so I didn't know they had a bird bath. And that
is
he
via
wanted
Zoom,
to go
huh?
in there, but he couldn't get in because the big guys were there. Those are the trolls, all right? So in every world, no matter where you are, there's good and bad. So I said, well, what are we going to do? And he said, well, if they will just take the holy water and they'll sprinkle it around that bird bath, that will secure it for me and I can get in and get home. And I said, I'd really like to help you, but this is beyond belief because these guys are yogis and they don't believe in holy water.
Fuck NASA. Fuck you, bitches.
How about this story, huh? How was your day at work today? Well, let me tell you, I found a gnome in a closet and we couldn't figure out it.
So, they said, just ask him, just ask him. So I said, do you happen to have any holy water? And they went, oh yeah, somebody came back from Fatima and brought us some holy water. I said, well, please go out and sprinkle it around
Please.
the bird bath area so they can get in. So when they went back home, they went and they sprinkled the water around the holy area. And I got the little gnome and he came back. He came to me interdimensionally, said, thank you so much, I'm in. Now I just have to wait for the big guys to go out and I can get back home. So about 2 weeks later, I got another communication and he said he was so happy, thank you so much. The trolls had gone out, he'd gotten back home. And I called these clients, I said, so how are things? And they said, well, there's no more dirty sneaker smell, so everything's fine. So these are the little things that you want to keep track of so you have proof for the next person that it exists. It's not your imagination.
Thank you, Trent.
And when you see things around your house or anywhere, if you will say, it is an ordinary experience, it is not my imagination, what is it? And then you call in your guides and guardians.
We get it. Anyway, that's what I know about portals. Hey, let's talk about the 10 deepest holes ever dug by a human.
Don't dig a pit for others, or you will, no. In our case, dig it. Water, gold, oil, diamonds.
This is from my favorite show. This is my favorite episode of my favorite show.
Don't dig a pit for others, or you will, no. In our case, dig it. Water, gold, oil, diamonds. All these treasures are within the Earth's crust, and the deeper the pit, the greater the potential wealth to possess.
This is like really trying to get people to dig, like me, like I am trying to get people to dig. I like to comment, this type of magical thinking is mostly harmless. I agree, sure, yeah, I mean, I don't know how she got the smell out, or if there was a smell, or if she got it out, but it sounds like everybody had a good time, I don't know.
A man can make colossal achievements if he is motivated enough. We will tell you about the deepest well, borehole.
Okay, yeah. The listicle voice. Let's acknowledge that, because let's acknowledge how shitty this script is that this guy had to read. But let's also acknowledge how well he's reading it.
A man can make colossal achievements if he is.
Listen to this. Let's start from like here and just listen. Picture this written out.
Wealth to possess. A man can make colossal achievements if he is motivated enough. We will tell you about the deepest well, borehole, and pit.
A man can make colossal achievements if he is motivated enough. Hey, thank you for following SpongeBob Cream 69.
Welcome.
And some of them were dug with just a simple shovel.
Huh?
We'll start with a pit, which impresses not with its size, but its history.
We'll start with a pit.
Everybody knows about India's caste system, and the lowest caste, called untouchables. They're kind of societal outcasts. One such outcast, Bapurao Tajni, lived in a village suffering from a lack of water. So everyone had to beg a higher caste for it. One day, when Bapurao's wife and children were denied water, he took a shovel and started digging.
Hell yeah.
He kept digging every day.
Fuck yeah.
Before going to work in the morning and after work in the evening.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
right.
thought he had gone crazy, but Bapurao kept digging. And in 40 days, the shovel of this stubborn Indian finally struck water. A wonderful story
I don't know if I like the way that was written.
about the fact that you should never give up. This is the Woodingdean water well, located in England and the deepest hand-dug well. In 1858, some prisoners of correctional labor colony started digging it. All excavations were carried.
This is just to get us pumped up. Like, I know you didn't all bring your longest shanks, and that's fine, but everyone knows about India's caste system. Open up the pit. Yeah, I'm throwing bows in this pit once I get it done.
Carried out by hand and buckets with soil were lifted to the surface with a winch. After 2 years of hard work, the well was already 134 meters deep, but there was no water. It was then they decided to dig horizontal mines in 4 directions. However, this also didn't give the desired result.
This is kind of what we're going to have to do to find the gate to Telos, because I don't know exactly where it is.
Then workers decided to keep deepening one of the mines. This took another 2 years. People were working 24 hours a day, digging and laying bricks in stuffy and dark tunnels. Finally, in 1862, 4 years after work started, they reached water. By that moment, the Woodingdean water well was 392 meters deep.
So it can be done, all right? That's all I want to say. It can be done. It can be done. But we need to dig fast, so let's get into that.
Okay. So what I'm going to show you today is how to dig deeper, faster. As you can see, I've already started.
I mean, yeah, it's a good start.
So first of all, you want to... I spent like a half an hour digging without no water, nothing, just try to dig as deep as you can without any remnants.
So that's one, that looks okay to me, but I'm really interested in the Calhoun method.
Hi, my name is Mark Calhoun. I hope you can hear me. This is my first...
I like the way this video begins.
Hi, my name is Mark Calhoun. I hope you can hear me.
If you're 18 and interested in my indoor outhouse,
yep.
I'm putting up an antenna here, a high gain AV6160 that's 43 feet tall, and it says it needs a base that is 1 foot in diameter and 3 feet deep. Well, when I was digging it, I hit some hard clay. Let me show you.
Show me your clay.
You see down there, I hit some stuff that is just extremely hard. Look at this.
That's pretty hard. Oof. Oof.
You see?
Ah. I mean, it's music to my ears, but... So what does he do? He digs the hole, and then check this out. That's pretty loud. He vacuums up the dirt. So that's an option for us as well. I just want to make that clear. Okay, which brings us to Adama, okay? Why are you digging? 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 Because this being told me to. All right? So let's all strap in, say hello to our old friend Arthur. Got some vintage Arthur on tap for you. Strap in. Strap into me.
Never once shut the fuck up.
Isn't this intro great? I love it. Here we go.
Hi everybody, this is Arthur with A Day in Telos. And it's a fantastic, sunny, hot day outside with a little bit of a breeze. Yes, summer has finally been brought to us.
Yes.
It's exciting. Hey, we just did a tour to the back door of Telos. Wow.
We're not going in through the back door, all right? I've been down that road. There's nothing good there. It's not how we're getting in.
So inspiring to be there amongst the water and the trees and the grasses and the back doors. We had a little ceremony, ascension ceremony, for those who
we like that.
are raising their vibration to be ascended
like
in
myself.
the future. Which was really, 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 really exceptional. Had a little picnic.
If you go into Telos through the back door, that's how you get shit dipped. All right, let's so Adama talks to others. Adama doesn't only talk to me. So let's get some other messages. Maybe there's some directions in this channeling that I did not receive in my own dream.
Let's begin.
While she's doing that, I'd like to say a few things.
Okay, let's go back.
Welcome, beloveds. Welcome, everybody. This is Annette still. She's still a little bit here. I would like to open and to create sacred space now in this beautiful studio audience. We now want to
There is no audience. I've been in this room. There is no audience.
take a deep breath. And I thank all these wonderful beings that are here right now in physical body and in their light bodies. There is so much love here in this room right now. We are most grateful. And we now invite the
Dead air.
presence of our beloved Adama, of beloved Saint Germain, beloved Serapis Bay, all the wonderful angels that are with us, that walk with us,
There
and that
are
watch
many
over us.
gnomes. Let me tell you, this studio smells like feet with all those gnomes.
I got the alien shit in my fucking mouth.
We invite the highest light, the
Love it.
highest vibrational frequencies here to enter this room.
Yeah, I went to this community college for a couple of years. Yeah, I've definitely been. And then in high school, my high school's band played in this studio. It's in Weed, California, at the community college there.
And may this visit with Adama, for the highest good and benefit of all that is. So it might take a couple minutes for Adama to fully integrate here in my body.
Here we go.
And in that time, I invite you to open your hearts for the beautiful energies of Telos and of Adama. And then we will have a little bit of an intro with Adama.
I want you to be a community college professor too. So this is Adama.
Yeah. Isn't he a handsome lad there? I understand that he is, well, I don't know, a couple thousand years old, I believe. Because he's on the fifth dimension. All this information is coming from the fifth dimension. And as we open ourselves up to the fact that we can channel and the voices that we hear come through us. You know, there's a few people who can hear songs and music and then write them down. I think Mozart was one of them, or Beethoven. And look how popular that was and how accurate all his music
Just fucking filling time. The king of filling time.
was. Well, today is that day that we're going to go into.
Normalize calling immortal beings handsome lad. He's a handsome lad. Here we go.
And ask Adama the specific questions. I believe he's just about here. Let's give it a couple more seconds.
Maybe wait. Maybe not yet. There we go. Yeah? No? All right.
Welcome.
Greetings, beloveds.
All right, so in my dream, he didn't sound like this, but that's, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he sounds different to different people. This was also about 10 years ago.
This day of your time. How are
Maybe Adama's voice dropped, in the past 10 years. That can happen.
We are most joyous here today to visit with all of you here today. We most acknowledge your most precious visit that you had taken today to our portal.
Ah, thank you.
One of the many portals that we are going to open up very soon, dear ones.
Okay.
This is not the only portal available. As humanity is now raising more and more their vibrational frequencies, you see, humanity is doing an outstanding job right now at this time, dear ones.
Sounds like a fucking dweeb. Yeah, listen, I don't know. Maybe there's a different Adama down there in Telos. I don't know. I don't think this is who I talked to, actually, to be completely honest with you, but I am intrigued.
We wish to acknowledge this. We are most joyous about this because
now you're thinking with board holes.
It will prepare humanity to visit with us very soon, dear ones. We already have visited in person.
You see that? Okay, watch Arthur. Watch Arthur on the couch.
Dear ones. We wish to acknowledge this. We are most joyous about this because it will prepare humanity to visit with us very soon, dear ones. We already have visited in...
Arthur gives... I skipped back too far, I'm sorry, but you see Arthur here.
With us very soon, dear ones. We already have visited...
It's like, are you seeing this shit? Is this just... You see what I'm... Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this right now? It's either that or he's doing like, this is pretty good stuff. We really lucked out. Whoever booked Adama, we did pretty good.
Have visited in person with a selected few in the past, and this number will increase very soon, dear ones. We are most looking forward to this event because what does this do, dear ones? It brings you closer to your new earth, to your new ascension realm and reality, dear ones. You are creating this new earth, dear ones. You are creating your ascension because it is...
All right, so does Arthur's always got something to say. I wonder if he chimes in or if she just blasts for a while. I want to see the Q&A, you know what I'm saying?
To use. Indeed. And so, we wish to open now for you, for your questions.
Oh, thank you. I have a question. You say
when
that there's other
cervix,
doors.
then you're in trouble.
Is it possible for us to enter into them yet, or do we have to still wait?
We wish for you each...
Feel free to call Arthur, by the way. You can get him on the horn. I wonder if that's still his phone number. Do we want to call Arthur right now, or are we... let's give him a call. Let's just try it. What could go wrong? Here, hold on. I'll put on some jazz. And we'll call Arthur. Why not? Give me one reason not to call Arthur right now. Let's see what happens. That's ringing.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Too bad.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, worth a shot. Let's go from jazz back to channeling.
Each individually to follow your guidance.
What's up, Steve?
We are unable to broadcast those portals publicly yet, you see. But individually, you will be guided. And you can only be guided when you are stepping outside of your houses and when you are going into nature. Yes?
Yes.
That is the only way. So make yourselves more available right now, which is the platform where we can take you by your hand and lead you directly there, dear ones.
Ah, that's very good, very good. Thank you, thank you. Yes. So we have a first guest. Come sit.
Is it a
Welcome,
gnome?
dear one.
Is it a gnome?
Thank you very much for welcoming us today again, Adama. And I have two questions. The first one concerns the stones here that I'm holding, which is getting hotter and hotter in your presence. And that manifested itself maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. Would it be possible that you could say something about it?
We wish for you to use...
We got a French lady with a hot rock in the studio today. Come on down, talk to Adama with your hot rock.
Use these stones as healing stones, dear one. They have most intense healing qualities. And they will, every time they will be needed, become hotter and warmer, dear one. And they will guide you where to place them as well, dear one, as you are indeed a great healer.
So as thank you, does it stone come
Clearly disappointed with the answer there.
from someone in Telos in particular I'm working with at the moment, who is assisting me in my ascension process?
We have pushed this stone out of the mountain exactly for you, dear one. It was necessary to give you something tangible to hold on to, you see. You could heal everybody just by being you, dear one, but we understand.
But Sex 11 says, Eurogirls know their way around portals. Yes, indeed.
Understand that humanity still needs tools to focus their attention to what they're intending to, yes? Yes. Indeed. And so this stone
Cut away to Adama so people remember who we're talking to.
have been pushed out by our beloved Anamar. And we wish for him, of course, to send...
Which shank size is most appropriate for a man of my stature to dig? It's very good. It's very good stuff. Is there another? He said it was first guest. It looks like there's another guest here to talk to Adama. This was probably a big deal. Like, hey, we're gonna have Adama in studio. So if you have any questions for the High Priest of Telos, come on down.
Our next. Wow, Adama, you are very animated today and very excited to be here. Yes.
We are most joyous to meet with all these wonderful people here today. Every time we have a chance for Telos to visit with humanity on the surface, it is our most honor, and we are most happy to visit with you, dear ones.
Well, this will be a worldwide event when it's on our server.
Indeed. And we also
Really dropped the ball there, Arthur. All you had to do was say YouTube.
acknowledge the fact that you make yourself available for this wonderful service, dear one.
Yes, for you.
Indeed.
Our next question.
Oh, I can't tell you how wonderful it is to be here and in your presence, Adama. I felt your presence a year ago for the first time in...
I'm not sure if we have played Abraham Hicks on the stream. I don't know if I'm familiar. Maybe drop a link for me.
reading the first Telos book. And my partner and I have been steeping ourselves in your information and the Seven Flames.
Yeah, most people did move over to Twitch, by the way, Steve.
And words, man, we made them up!
This was uploaded in 2020, but it's from 2011. Yeah.
Meditations, and we have moved to Mount Shasta, and we wish to make ourselves available in whatever way that we can to be of service here. And I would really appreciate some guidance and perhaps some information as to where...
He's just going to tell you to dig. That's all that's going to happen. So if you want to dig, then sure, get your guidance. But the guidance is 3 letters, D-I-G, dig.
it is we're supposed to key in.
Dear one, we first of all wish to acknowledge the fact that one of your aspects is that of an earth angel, dear one.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite...
You are indeed an earth angel.
Oh.
And with this, dear one...
Sorry, what the fuck did you just call me?
We wish for you also to connect to your angelic brothers and sisters, dear one. This is one of your first openers of your creative ways, you see, and also we wish for you to receive our warmest welcome here in your home, as it is your home here, dear one.
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we wish for you...
It's pretty good stuff. Let's hear this guy's question and answer. What do we got?
Next, come on a little bit closer. There you go. You have a question. Or you have questions.
Yes.
Oh, good, good.
Welcome, dear one.
Beloved Adama, thank you for
coming
and sharing with us. I feel such a heartfelt tears of joy for the love that I hear that the Lemurians feel for all of us.
Indeed. It is going beyond this earth. It goes beyond this universe, dear one. It comes from the depths of our hearts for you, for each individual, as we walk beside you all the time.
Well, that's not that interesting. Yeah, I think all the people asking questions are, very nice people, being very genuine, and they're looking for something. We're all looking for something.
They are transferred to you on a holographic level, dear one.
Oh, that's how it's done.
Indeed.
Like Charizard, holographic Charizard.
I've been wondering how to work with this, and I have decided that when I can hear the choir singing, the angels singing, that's time for relax, meditation, and writing a lot of the words
That's
that I can remember.
Indeed. And if you can hum the melodies, try to record them.
Ah, yes.
Indeed.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Adama.
We
Our
thank
next
you.
question.
Greetings, Adama.
Greetings, beloved.
It is my understanding, according to Sananda, who is also known as Jesus, and also known as Yeshua ben Joseph.
Yeah, I know who fucking Sananda is, man. Okay, move it along.
That as we approach what Sananda calls the gateway of 2012, being the winter solstice of 2012, that we will at that time, or perhaps a little earlier, or a little bit later.
Put in the comments what you did on the winter solstice of 2012 or New Year's. I can't remember what I think it was the 21st. I went to some kind of get together in a warehouse in Mount Shasta. It was fine. There was a lot of snow. I remember a lot of snow. I remember playing a synthesizer in my little bedroom. I remember having some friends over. It was fun. It was a good time.
Experience a new star, a new sun, which is, according to him, a blue sun, which will be in conjunction with our present sun.
Performed
a
wedding.
Do you have any information or confirmation about this?
Indeed. First of all, we wish to confirm the second sun. Now, it is perhaps not really be taken literally, you see, as humanity at times is needing a metaphor, you see. The sun is something that is compared with the ultimate life force. The central sun is also existing, you see, but it is not a real ball of light, you see. It is an energy form of light, you see. It is not a physical planet. The central sun is something that is coming closer as well, you see. And it is more a metaphor to understand.
Sacred Mitch killing it with the commentary here. Adama, is my necklace pendant too large for my form, or does it suit me well? Please tell me. Please help. Please help me. All right, how do they wrap this up? Where can this possibly land? We got Arthur.
Benefit of this event
on tap.
Oh, thank you very
Indeed.
much. Well,
We are
Adama,
complete.
your hour is up, and we're here.
Time's up, Adamo.
In Joyous. Did he answer all your questions?
Yes, definitely, yes, thank you.
Yes. I love that, yes.
I love that.
Well,
I love that, man. I love that.
That was Adama, and I hope that if you have questions, you saw Annette's email or phone number, that you can give her a call and ask Adama to give you some information about questions that you may have.
Information about questions that you may have.
So I really appreciate Annette for being here.
This is early Arthur. He's pretty stiff here.
I thank all the volunteers that helped today, the camera crew and the back office, and the guests, all your beautiful questions that you had, because it was very important. Thank you. I know you too.
I saw her at Rite Aid in Mount Shasta yesterday. She was buying body lotion. You saw Annette? That's incredible. Who would channel a divine spirit if they only had an hour or so of time to hang out with them? Yeah. At least clear out your afternoon. I believe she's buying body lotion.
Right there had just came here a month ago and looking for information, and today was a big day for you. So I'm going to wrap it up. This is Arthur with a day in Telos.
This is Arthur with a clipping microphone.
And we will see you next week, August 3rd.
Beautiful. It's beautiful stuff, and I love it. We got oh, this is fun. This is quick. Don't worry about it. We have time.
Me. Hello, Adama. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Me. Today, I'm well. Catching up on work that I couldn't get done this week. Yes, Ascension again. It does slow you down. All of you. At this point, the energies are quite high, so they're reaching places within your light body that have been locked away from the light for many years. In your case,
I just like how it's like me. It's just reading a script, but it's reading the script as a script. Hey, this video is called Spirit Dig, Spirit Man, and Other Spirits on Knife.
Are you a friend? Yeah. Are you enemy? No. You foe? No. Are you a friend? Yeah.
Pay attention to the details. Don't you know it's gotta be? Pay attention to the details. Don't you know it's gotta be me?
Perfectly executed. Listen to this woman talking to the knife spirit.
Are you a friend? Yeah. Are you enemy? No. You foe? No. Are you a friend? Yeah.
There you go. Spirit Dig, Spirit Man, and Other Spirits on
Are you a
Knife.
friend? Yeah.
Are you friend? Yeah. What else do we got? Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep it for the patron stream. I'm sorry. We got some Night God. We got some Night God coming up in the patron stream. We got we're also gonna summon Satan. Is what's going on. We're gonna summon Satan. We will not screw up the incantation. Fantastic. Thank you for hanging out with me today in the pit. Thanks for all your help with the digging. Okay. Whoa. I think we may have already watched that Night God one, but it's always good for a laugh. I think he talks about it's all about Telos, so I love it. Anyway, I got to keep digging. There's more digging to be done, more digging to be dug. I don't know how deep I have to go, but I got to do it. And then, so if you see a little Thursday boy, please, send him my way, but, give him a shovel first, because I need an extra pair of hands. I can put him in the wheelbarrow and do whatever. My plan is that once we get this whole home, my plan is that once we get this hole deep enough, I'm going to tie a rope around little Thursday boy's waist, and I'll lower him down into the hole every morning, let him dig for a while, and then I'll take them back up, for bathroom breaks and stuff. Blue hole sun. I have never fed the spout. I've never fed my son, not once. So, but he's doing good. He's getting bigger every day. Doing fantastic. But please help me dig. I don't know what's going to happen. It's, it kind of smells weird here, and I don't know. I hope I don't hit like a septic line or something, because it does smell it smells a little weird. Yeah, I'm just going to be digging. So thank you for hanging out with me. I love it. I love you. You're the best. I have so much fun with you every week. We will continue to stream at patreon.com/holdspace for my tribe. And I'll be there in about 10 or 15 minutes. And we're going to keep digging, and we're going to summon Satan. We will be summoning Satan. So thank you for hanging out. Love to see all of you. I'll bless you every week. I'll bless you every week of the month.
I lost my rectum due to a dog bite. Been boofing piss for 3 years in my hole, and today I have wrinkles in the opening again. Stay educated, sheep.
Yeah, watch out for gnomes, alright? Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.